Great Jabesi, founder
Yes.
of Crypto University.
Nice.
Awesome, man.
All right. Thanks everyone for being here, and super excited to be in Cape Town again, the most beautiful city in the world. My name is Gray BTC on Twitter. My government name is Gray Jabesi, as you can see. I founded Crypto University years ago as a platform for people to learn cryptocurrency, investing, trading, and other things.
Side conversations, ladies and gentlemen, please respect the speaker. Thank you.
All right. And before that, I was trading crypto. I started trading by accident. Started with arbitrage and then other types of trading. And then accelerated into other types of trading over time. So today we want to talk about trading strategies in cryptocurrency. Most importantly, opportunities for trading in cryptocurrency, because it can be traded in different type of ways. In my trading experience, I have traded all different types of assets, from the most ruthless P2P trading to more fancy type of derivatives and Defi and that kind of trading. So currently my job is that I advise individuals, but also companies, on how they can approach cryptocurrency in general. So trading opportunities in cryptocurrency. Yeah, this is a picture. Yeah, some of you might know me from YouTube, some of you from Crypto University, and some of you in the trading communities. So I'm not going to assume, like I always do, that everybody understands what cryptocurrency is. But within a South African context, cryptocurrency is the type of currency that its price cannot be manipulated by banks, to make it a little more relevant. Crypto is independent from central banks or commercial banks and nation states. And crypto has evolved. There are different types of cryptocurrencies. You've got Bitcoin as the first one, and you've got Ethereum, which presented smart contracts for the first time on the blockchain to the world. And then you've got other currencies. So this is the third one is a symbol of some unknown cryptocurrency. Now, I'm really passionate about cryptocurrency in emerging markets because it's been used for ways that so many people would never have thought that crypto would be used. Like, to give you an example, USDT is now being used in countries like Nigeria, Malawi, and others as a hedge against currencies that the locals don't trust anymore, they're fiat currencies. But also, it's being used as a way to send and receive money, because the remittance system is basically fundamentally broken. So crypto is used as a hedge against local currencies, but also it's a way to bank the unbanked in a major way. And it's fast because you don't need the same kind of infrastructure to do it than you would need for a traditional bank. So now that we're talking about trading, I would like you guys to have a look at the market data. This is cryptocurrency volumes, open interest, and liquidity. You can see that within a day, the first bar charts you're looking at, that is 24-hour volume. It's in the billions that's being traded in cryptocurrency every day, which back in the day used to not be the case, but now things have changed a little bit. You can trade cryptocurrency with millions of rands, dollars, whatsoever, without a problem at all. And the last chart you're looking at, the second one is $45.8 billion that is locked into DeFi. This is decentralized finance. It means that, imagine the entire banking system or the financial system on the blockchain using smart contracts without intermediaries. So people have trusted with $45 billion to be controlled by code, smart contracts, and not necessarily institutions and people anymore. You don't even know the people behind these smart contracts. And then with liquidity analysis, this is an example chart of how the liquidity has been distributed. You got Apparently, stablecoins have the highest liquidity because that's what we use as a quote currency when we're trading, whether you're trading Bitcoin or Ethereum or other type of cryptocurrencies. And then speaking of opportunities, number one is P2P trading. P2P trading is what I personally started off with when I got into crypto by accident. I realized that there was a gap in the market. There are people who want to get crypto, but for some reasons, they do not have the means to access it for whatever the reasons are. So this is an opportunity where you buy crypto from place, let's say place A, and you sell it to place B. These places can be either a country, it can be a city, or it can be completely a different continent. And it's traditional brick and mortar business, buy and sell. When I was starting P2P, it used to be much difficult because there was no stable coins back then. But now and so you had always the volatility risk, but now you don't have it anymore. You can run a P2P business and basically live off it, which is, I think, is unheard of. And then you got directional trading. It's another opportunity. If you think you're good at guessing, gambling, or good at analysis, directional trading, like you can trade stocks and Forex, you can also trade cryptocurrency in the same way by predicting the direction of the market, and you can make money in that way. A few years ago, there was not many resources for, financial products to trade this. It used to be spot. You buy, you hold, and you sell. So HODL used to be kind of the name of the game. But now you've got different type of financial products in crypto that would allow you to trade crypto in all complicated ways. And this includes, obviously, some technical analysis, fundamental analysis. You can approach it as you see fit and being able to profit from it. It's my favorite form of trading, to be honest, especially if you add leverage to it. And then you got derivatives trading. Most people are familiar with futures, but futures are part of derivatives. These are financial products that are trading an asset-like index that is tracking an underlying asset of some sort, but you don't have the direct ownership of that asset. So most volume that I showed you here of trading in 24 hours, most of it is being traded in derivatives market, especially futures, and also other forms of trading. This is fun if you are a trader or if you're the type of person who if you like stress or you're an adrenaline junkie, derivatives and futures, and this is where it's at. You can make so much money. By borrowing money, you can make so much with very little, but you can also lose it all. So if you don't have much to do in your life like I do, this is how you can spend your time and make money from it as well, or lose it all. Okay, directional trading, discussed before. But this is a good example of directional trading opportunities that are available in crypto. This is a trade on, for those of you who follow me on YouTube, this is a trade we did on Rune, Thorchain. So Thorchain, within 60 days, it went from about, between 512 candles, it went from 90 cents to now it's around $6 or so in a very short period of time. And if you had found that opportunity early and made the move, you definitely would have benefited from it also. So it's a good example of how volatile cryptocurrency is as compared to, say, Forex or stocks or other boring type of things like bonds. And then you got altcoins trading. And this is the wild west of trading. This is where you hear the story of somebody put 500 down, they turn it into 1 million, or meme coins and things like that. The cryptocurrency market has one real utility so far. Bitcoin is the only currency that is actually used by people for real substance. 99% of the market is garbage, it's speculation, and also it's narratives. But you can approach the market in two ways, depending on your school of thought and where you learn how to trade or how to invest. There are people who are more market fundamentalists. They think that markets are rational. I think George Soros has a good book about it. It's called The Alchemy of Finance. Or you can approach the market in a way of understanding that markets are irrational. And I subscribe to the second train of thought of that the markets are irrational. When an extreme in the market goes too much on one direction, let's say to the bullish side, people lose their bearings. They don't think anymore. And then things that should not make sense start making sense. So you get altcoins making incredible gains in the market. You've got memes, frogs, dogs, pepes, turning average people into millionaires. So I have several strategies on how I trade these coins. One is to just identify early opportunities and trends. Number two is to buy oversold coins when the narratives die down. Everybody gets scared and they sell, and we go into a cycle, let's say in a bullish cycle, in a bearish cycle. And that can stay for a lot longer, for years, sometimes months, sometimes a little shorter. And what you can do in that situation is to find altcoins that still have liquidity, are still being traded. You buy them, you hold them, and when the market cycle reverses, you can now cash out. Very simple strategy. And then you got trading based on news and tokenomics. This is more of a fundamentalist approach. So you can look at bad news is equal to people panic and sell. Good news gets people excited, they buy, the price goes up. But there's also another element of tokenomics. Most altcoins, or in general, altcoins are not designed in the same way as Bitcoin. What I mean by this is that they have pre-mint, or they're people who invested early in these projects, and over time, they have to go through a vesting period and receive their coins for years or months. So you have these periods called unlocks, which means there will be a new deployment of tokens into the ecosystem, and these tokens have to be sold to the marketplace. Typically, this leads into a decline in the token prices, and if you can time it really well, you can start shorting these projects in the right time to make sure that your trade aligns with the trend after an unlock has happened. Okay, and then there's decentralized finance. This is by far the best, in my opinion, because crypto used to be something that governments didn't care about. It had very little regulation. But now institutions are coming in and governments are coming in, making it so difficult for people to trade and have fun. Especially in America, in the UK, it's much more difficult. In fact, when I'm trading from the UK, there's several trading platforms that don't work when I'm there. But the decentralized platforms always work. Your wallet will always work. So DeFi is an incredible opportunity. There's several things you can do. You can become a liquidity provider to a decentralized marketplace and earn rewards. Or you can also just be a farmer, a yield farmer. This is a concept that was made popular in 2020 to 2021 by a guy who is, funny enough, South African, Andrew Kronje, the god of DeFi. He created strategies that allows you to run around from one pool of liquidity to another, hunting for where you're going to get the best yield. And then you would make, on average, much, much more wider yield than someone who is sticking to one strategy or one ecosystem. So that's basically what I had. I think cryptocurrency is a great opportunity for those who are patient, they're willing to sit down and learn, and are open-minded enough to understand that markets are not rational. That's why we sell frogs for $200,000, or people would pay $100,000 for a picture of a monkey. Markets are irrational. So this is an interesting market, but I think it pays people who understand trends and who don't take finance too seriously, because it's things that you make fun of, they don't make sense. Those are the things that will give you more likely good gains. But also, if you become too irrational, you can lose out, because you start believing that the bullshit is real. Much like people who were in NFTs before. If you bought the NFTs at the right time, well, that's good. You made so much money. But if you believe that NFTs are going to become this big thing and everybody will use them and the value will keep going up, then you lost all your paper gains again and then you're back to square one. So yeah, that's me. On social media, my name is GreatBTC. I use the same tag everywhere. You have to be careful. There's so many fake accounts that look like it's me, but this is the only one that's mine. Thank you, guys.